Another season-ending Michigan game, another Big Ten title at stake, and this time it is winner take all once again. Alongside head coach Jim Tressel, I'm Jeff Hogan. Good to have you along with us with Buckeye Football Weekly. And Coach, this is exactly what it sounded like. And you know, some of the critics and some of the media didn't say it would come down to these two teams, but once again, it does.
Well, you know, we go into every year hoping that it'll come down to this because there's nothing like the Ohio State-Michigan game, and you add to it the opportunity to be Big Ten champions and go to the Rose Bowl or wherever, special day.
Well, certainly the wherever we hold out hope for, and in the meantime, we watch these highlights roll off from what was a nasty day in the Big House, but a great day when you can parade out your captains along with Jim Lachey, and there's the honorary captain.
Jim Lachey did a great job speaking to our guys, and he was excited to be there. And here you see Todd stepping up and moving the ball forward. Every yard is golden in this game, and he did a good job stepping up there, and Beanie did a good job lugging the mail all day long.
Certainly he did, and this was the first drive of the game, and you made some good positive yardage and had some good things going here. Doesn't end up in points. Might have been able to get a call there as your receiver gets run over, Brian Hartline.
Well, you know, it's tough out there, and we didn't get it done, punted away. We got him stopped, and then we came back, and you see Todd finding Brian Robisky, and it was a tough day to throw the ball for us and the Wolverines.
6 yards complete on that, and then Beckman goes back and falls down. We talk about the conditions here. Weather was a factor here.
The weather was, and that field was slick, and because of the type of day it was tough, and that was one of Hart's best runs. Our guys did a great job bottling him up all day.
Mike Hart, a pickup of 12 on the play, but Chad Henne drops back to pass here. And Vern Golston's in.
Well, Vern Golston was in there all day long, and it didn't matter which side he was coming from. He was putting pressure on them, and they got 3 out of it, but our defense was holding tough.
Well, you've been getting points on your first drives all season long, and then you find yourself down here 3 points on the road. So after the KC Lapata 33-yard field goal, 3-0, and the Bucks back to work defensively.
Yeah, we had to punt it away to them. They got the ball, but our defense kind of regained the tempo of the game coming around there on the sack. I think it might have been Dexter Larimore, and just good pressure all day long from our front.
Yeah, Dex under the pile there, loss of 5. So Bucks get the ball back. This one complete to Ballard.
A little boot route there, and Jake Ballard's a fine receiver. Here we come back and throw it in there. That was a heck of a first down catch by Brian Hartline. Got shook up a little bit on the play. Then we got back in and hit an out route there to Dane Sanzenbacher, and you know, we're starting to move the ball down the field.
Well, certainly the 3rd and 4 play you're talking about, Hartline took a big shot there, but picked up 9, got the first, and then you continue to move it through the air and on the ground. Beanie just powers his way.
Good job by the guys up front. The guys were really coming off the ball and awful proud of the way they're going, and Beanie, a heck of a run right there, and here we are down knocking at the door.
Yeah, Beanie picks up 12 down to the 5-yard line, and then 2nd and goal from the 1.
Good job running over the safety. That's what you have to do when you're a running back. There's going to be one unblocked guy, and you have to run him over. Beanie did just that.
We take the lead at 7-3, and back with the ball is Michigan, but the defense kind of figures out that run.
Yeah, Marcus Freeman, Doug Worthington, all the guys playing hard. Nader Abdallah. There goes Vernon Golston chasing them again, forcing them to throw the ball away, and I'm sure Henne's seeing Golston in his sleep.
Certainly back to pass again, and more pressure this time for the
more Golston, and Henne's on the ground again.
That was a 3rd and 3 play, so you stop them once again. 3rd down conversions, 3 of 18 for Michigan during this game. Todd Beckman makes another completion.
Moving the chains here to Brian Robisky. Unfortunately, this one we didn't. Todd shouldn't have thrown that one up. That was getting hit as he was going, and we put our defense in bad stead there, but they rose up and kept him out and made it too long of a field goal attempt. That was a 48-yarder into a little bit of a breeze, and he didn't quite have the leg for it, and so we go in 7-3.
Yeah, and KC Lapata there, you saw the missed field goal. He had that one make. 9 of 9 he was on the season since he took over the job. That was his first miss of the season. You say that Todd Beckman shouldn't have thrown that. You find in the big games that guys try to make those plays?
Well, sometimes you do, and I'm not sure his feet were under him. Then he got banged just a little bit, and you know, maybe as we look back, maybe we shouldn't have put him in that situation. We were a long way from pay dirt with only a few seconds to go, but you know, in that game you want to strike anytime you can, and you know, we need to learn from it.
Well, certainly, and on the ground, Beanie Wells, 20 carries in the first half. Was that in the makeup of this game plan?
Oh, no doubt about it. We felt like we needed to run the ball at him. it was that kind of day when you got out there, you saw the weather. It wasn't going to be a day where you could pass as efficiently as a nice day, and we needed to be good up front and good with the ball in Beanie's hands.
All right, we've got plenty more on this edition of Buckeye Football Weekly. Stay with the second half highlights a little later. We'll talk about some of our Buckeye profiles up next. Back and ready for second half highlights. Ohio State with a 7-3 lead. You know you're not getting the ball back. Michigan's going to have that first. Sometimes in big games like this, it's not so much the big plays, but surviving some of the negative plays and keeping your head up. You're able to do that so far.
Well, no question about it, and we wanted to start with our defense, and it was good. Our kickoff team was all riled up to start the second half, and wanted the defense to stop them and see if we could get the momentum going back in our way, and that's the way it unfolded.
Your team has been part of two of the largest crowds ever in Michigan Stadium. This one, 111,941, 1,248 media credentials. So I think the word's going to get out across the land of how this one ended up for you.
Well, it was a good one, and the kickoff team did a good job, and the defense came out, you know, just going after them. And again, good pressure. Marcus Freeman almost picked that screen pass there. Great job diagnosing that.
Freeman on a 2nd and 11 play, and you really got them backed up here, forcing them to punt and playing a little field position game at this point.
Well, good job. Ray Small did a good job all day long, and this one was to the house, but unfortunately we had a push in the back, and but still we had the ball in solid field position, and we went to work, and back to the I formation. Todd did a good job of getting us in and out of plays that we needed to be, and Beanie did a good job breaking tackles, and here we go. 14-3. That's huge in a game like this.
Beanie showing some quicks right there. 62 yards he goes for the touchdown. So you don't get the special teams touchdown. It comes back on the very next play. I mean, one would have been huge, but you get it nonetheless.
Yeah. Oh, no question. Great job. And then defense just stuffed hard again, and we get the ball back. And now it was a matter of just pounding it away a little bit, moving the chains, burning the clock. Just keeping the momentum of the football game.
And you go to your horse again, 19 carries in the second half, so 39 total for the game, and Beanie just chewing up yardage and clock.
Breaking tackles, which is the key to a great back, and Brandon Sane came in and really had a nice series. I think Brandon carried it 9 times this game, and Mo Wells was a little bit gimpy with that ankle, and we didn't want to send him out there too much, and Brandon came in and did a nice job, and there you see Todd Denlinger on a big play, knocking Hart backwards. Yeah,
loss of 3 yards there. You get the ball back. A lot of 3 and outs for that Buckeye defense throughout this game, and off goes Beanie again.
Right up the middle, just the old isolation play, and 2 different fullbacks going at him, Tyler Whaley and Deontay Johnson, and there'll be some sore people.
Pickup of 23, and this will be a loss. Ryan Mallett is corralled right there by 50.
Vern Golston, Cameron Hayward, Todd Denlinger, a lot of pressure.
Loss of 6 on the play, and as we move to the fourth quarter, this punt is going to be banged away, and a decent return for Michigan here that's going to call for something that you haven't done too much.
Well, the interesting thing was A.J. Trapasso was called upon to punt quite a bit, and that was one of his best ones there, and the defense went back to work, and I think it was one of those later punts that they had the good return and was called back. But here again, good, solid pressure. They didn't connect on a couple passes. I think their receivers were waiting to get hit a little bit because our guys were banging back there. And again, Vernon Golston on the sack.
Just the bull rush right through, and doesn't need to wrap that one up. Just a big hit, knocks Chad Henne to the floor.
Went for the long passes. Kurt Coleman almost came up with the pick, but we did a good job because if you can keep Manningham from having a big play, you're going to have a chance to keep Michigan's offense in check. We get the ball back and heading down the field. Beanie's doing a way through and moving it forward.
Well, Beanie chews up 6 there, and then 17 yards for Beanie down to the 7-yard line, and you're able to milk the clock from here.
Well, that's right. It was good to chew it up, not let them back on the field. And this is the greatest play in football right there, when you can take a knee and get a win, especially when you're in your white jerseys. That's huge.
Yeah, and as we look at this one finishing up, the play I was talking about was a challenge that you won.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I have to credit that to Darrell Hazel and one of the players on the sideline. They said, "Coach, I know." I said, "Now, are you sure? Because we don't want to lose a timeout. You never know what's going to happen." No, they said, "Coach, we are sure he stepped out of bounds." So we challenged, which was disappointing that the crew didn't challenge, because if later they show that he was out of bounds, I'm not sure why they didn't check it. But you know, we're still working on that system.
Yeah, absolutely. But it moves them back 12 yards and proves crucial because it takes them pretty much out of field goal range there.
Well, and there's a little emotion to that, too. You know, it's a big difference between being on the 31 or 2 and back on the 45 or whatever it happened to be. And when you move backwards and have to face our defense, it makes your life harder.
Scored 30 points on average in the previous 4 matchups with Michigan, but this just proves that in this game, you've got to find different ways to win it.
Well, you really do. And every Ohio State-Michigan game is different. The climate is different each time. This was probably the ugliest one we've been a part of from a weather standpoint. Good, hard-hitting game, hard to throw the football, hard to catch the football. You saw some people out there, especially on Michigan's side, dropping some balls, and you know it was difficult to execute in the passing game. And that's why your run had to take over, and that's why you have to be balanced. You can't be single-dimensional because you never know what it's going to be like.
Well, it puts a cap on a great season and outright Big Ten champs. Congratulations on that. We will wrap up that thought and look ahead to what the Buckeyes will be watching a lot of football here to see what happens. We're back after this.